fun video, at least in my opinion. I think you guys are going to have fun with it. Video plan for you guys today. I'm going to be doing a full day in the life of somebody who works from home. Now, I don't normally work from home. I haven't worked from home since March 13th, I think, and we'll be doing so for the foreseeable future. So I figured why not go ahead and give you a little glimpse into what my life looks like daily when it comes to my job and doing it from home. Hope you guys are ready for it. Welcome to the vlog. Intro.
What's the rest of that?
What's what? I don't know. Some shit I'm gonna laugh at when I'm editing.
A chance to change your life. I know how to make that future bright. I know how to make that future bright. Future bright. Future bright. I know how to make that.
First thing in the morning, I like to get as much water in me as I can. Been sleeping all night, been super dehydrated, so the first thing I like to do is hydrate before I have any food or coffee. Now in the mornings, depending on what I'm doing that day, my activity level, like today, at lunch I'll be running, and then in the afternoon I'll be lifting. So it is a running and lifting day, which means I'll need a little more carbs in my system. If I don't run, I won't usually have carbs in the morning, just because my job requires me to sit all day. Because I am running today, I'm cooking up some protein French toast. I actually had the chance to log on and answer some emails last night in some of my downtime, so I've got a little bit of a slower morning. We're going to talk more about that over coffee and French toast here in a little bit. I'm going to get this made up, and then we're going to start talking about my day. Okay, I'll be honest, normally it looks a lot better. I used way too much almond milk, but that's okay, it's gonna taste delicious. I'm going to destroy this French toast, enjoy my coffee, and then we'll talk about the day, my day, today. It's good coffee. Alright, so basically how most of my mornings working from home start out is I'll wake up right around 7 to 7:30. Sometimes I sleep until 8 if I didn't get the best sleep or stayed up way too late. But I'm 99% of the time online before 8 a.m. I'm checking emails, I'm going through things that were outstanding the night before while I've got the coffee brewing and or my breakfast process started. If I'm super slow, which doesn't happen often, but if I'm slow, I do have the opportunity to make breakfast, sit down, not completely inhale it, and enjoy my coffee in the morning, sometimes with Cassie if she wants to get up at that time, which is super nice. It's a great way to start the day, and I love it. Now, if I'm busy, I don't normally have those same opportunities, so I will either log on a little bit earlier and kind of create that time for myself to be able to enjoy my breakfast and my coffee and not just completely either miss breakfast or breathe in all my food and then get right to work. Because I do like to start my mornings a little bit slower. I feel that creates a stronger sense of productivity for me throughout the rest of the day. Talking about productivity, I mentioned that on days that I don't run or my activity level is lower, I won't have any carbs in the morning. Now that is because for me, I try to plan my carbs around my workouts and my recovery, so I don't really move a lot during the day. As you can see, this is pretty much what I do. So unless I'm running that day and it's a little bit of a longer or more intense run, then I won't have a whole lot of carbs in the morning. Now last night was the first night that I've trained legs, like a full-on leg session in months, so my legs are definitely fatigued today and will definitely need some more carbs to both recover and be able to run the distance that I would like to run this afternoon. So I did have carbs at breakfast for that reason, but it kind of just depends on my activity level. I like to base my nutrition around my activity. I think that I find that very helpful. As I said, I am a little slow today, but I do have some outstanding projects I need to get done before vacation next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on those, and I will probably see you guys lunchtime, post-run. See you at the next clip. So one thing that I think is a huge misconception for people who don't work from home, in their view of people who do work from home, is that working from home is like one giant vacation, and because you work less than 5 feet from your bed, or because you can make your own schedule or whatever, which isn't the case in a lot of scenarios actually, but for whatever reason, people like to think that it's just a big, long vacation. And don't get me wrong, I definitely really enjoy working from home. I don't have to get dressed. I don't have to shower if I don't want to. I don't have to meal prep. I don't have to do a lot of things that I normally would. I don't have to do a lot of things that would normally be a daily requirement for going into the office. So while I'm not super thankful for the conditions that the world is in, which is why I'm working from home, I am thankful to have a job where I can work remotely every day and continue to be paid the same amount that I would normally be paid for going into the office. Back to that misconception, that really isn't the case. So yeah, there are definitely days where they're slower than normal. I don't want to say dull, but my workload is definitely smaller, so those days are slower, and I'm kind of sitting at my desk looking for other things to do, and that can definitely be frustrating and stressful. But for the most part, I'm just as busy, if not busier and more productive than I would be in the office. I don't have as many distractions. I close the door, and I am in work office mode, which is something that I have grown to really appreciate, to not have those distractions. So one thing for me personally that is a bit more vacation-like, if you will, because Cassie works nights, I don't normally get to see her more than roughly 2 days collectively a week, if you want to consider the nights that I am home with her, like Monday nights or Saturday evenings or Sunday. So I guess more like 2.5 days roughly. But normally when I go to the office, I don't see her throughout the week. Now working from home for the last 4 months, I have been able to do that, and I am incredibly thankful for that, because the alone time that I get with her and the quality time that I get to spend with her is incredibly important to me. So in that regard, my work from home scenario is a bit more of a vacation from not being able to see her, which is, again, just amazing, and I'm incredibly blessed to be able to see her as often as I have been for the last 4 months. But outside of that, working from home, I am busy around the clock, and I'm also answering emails in the evening because it's so very easy for me to just walk over, check my computer, answer emails, and with the kind of work ethic that I have, that can go from answering an email to full-blown working on a project very quickly. It's not really that big of a vacation at all. One thing that I've noticed is that it can be difficult to separate my home life from my work life, because they're sort of one and the same. You know, when I log off work and I get off work, I don't like go home. I don't get the pleasure to leave the office, drive, whatever, decompress. I'm so close to my work that decompressing, or lack thereof, can present itself to be an issue. So that is one thing that I don't get. One thing that I don't have when I'm working in the office. So again, a lot of pros and cons, but at the end of the day, it's like any other job. You're gonna have your pros, you're gonna have your cons, you're gonna have your rises, your valleys, your pitfalls, your advantages, all of that. So outside of the fact that I don't have to shower or wear real clothes, and I can wear a pizza shirt with pizza pants, not a whole lot different from my normal day-to-day. That was just something that popped into my head while I was working. So hopefully that brought some light to working from home. Now, your boy's got to get back to the grind, and I will see you guys post-run at lunch. Sick. Woo! It's good. Oh my gosh, just about a 5-mile run. Yeah, right around 5 miles in 40 minutes. In these longer runs, I've been keeping about an 8-minute per mile pace. Considering last night was my first full leg session in a long time, I'm gonna go ahead and chalk that up as a win. It's time for a cold shower and some lunch. Yeah. The aftermath. Cooking got a little intense. You can't tell. Not gonna lie, I got super hungry and a little busy after I showered, to the point where I kind of forgot that I was filming a video. So we've got some stir fry here for lunch. Nothing crazy, I love me some stir fry. We got some chicken breast, we got some Brussels sprouts, we got some stir fried boxed rice, and a Gatorade Zero for them electrolytes that we lost on that 5-mile run. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash this, and then we can talk about my afternoon a little bit. Okay, so the afternoons really aren't that much different from the mornings outside of the fact that I personally, if I have control over it, try to plan a lot of my calls and my meetings in the afternoon since I've typically done some sort of activity, I've had some caffeine, I'm hydrated, I'm well nourished, and I'm just awake and feeling good. And I personally think that I'm at my sharpest right around noon or 1, depending on the day, or first thing in the morning, but typically I save that time for customer service, if you will, and reaching out to clients, speaking with them, things like that. Now, the afternoons I also space out for ongoing projects because I don't really have a whole lot of incoming emails in the afternoons typically. A lot of the clients that we work with, at least that I work with, will send me a lot of things in the morning and then I will get to them throughout the day. So the afternoon is usually free for me to keep open to work on these ongoing tasks and projects and other things like that. Today I don't really have a whole lot. Got a couple of cleanup items to take care of in some of our software systems. Outside of that, I had a pretty big marketing project go out yesterday, so really just doing some upkeep and some filing, stuff like that. So nothing super intense this afternoon. It's about 1:30 right now, a couple more hours of work. We can wrap up the workday as long as my work gets completed, and then we are off to the gym, which you guys have seen before. Don't know if I'm gonna include anything. This is spaghetti fingers, or Jazz, I don't know, man. Spirit fingers, but spaghetti too, Dane Cook from 2008. Gonna go to the gym, don't know if I'm gonna take you guys along with me, but after that, we are gonna go to band practice, and maybe, just maybe, you guys will hear and or see, or both, if you're watching a video with the sound on, some new material that me and the Helm has been working on. Very excited to share it with the world, really hoping to get in the studio in the next month or two. So, fingers crossed on that. But for right now, it's time to grind for the next couple hours. Let's go. Holy cow, the afternoon really got away from me. Quite busy at the end of the day today, and sometimes it's just the way that it goes. Out of nowhere, I'll get slammed. Regardless, we're here at the gym. It is time to get a quick shoulder and arm workout in, grab a shower, and head to band practice. So I'll see you guys after this lift. Ugh. Okay, finished the workout, and my whole plan was to crash the party, fuck me around, smash a workout. I made that mistake in the last clip, and I didn't even film it, and I made it again because I'm an idiot. Whole point was to finish the workout in time, to get to shower here at the gym, change, get to band practice, eat my dinner, and start right on time. And I brought everything I needed, except for a pair of underwear. So we're gonna go to Target, buy one pair of underwear, and change at Caleb's. Alright, band practice we go.
Many hours later.
Oh my god. Guys, it's been an incredibly busy day. Band practice was awesome. Got a lot of stuff worked out. Super excited to share it with you all. I want to tell you more, but I can't. Really, that's kind of the day in the life for someone working from home. Nothing super exciting. Typically, I'm going to end the night either watching TV with Cassie whenever she gets home from work or playing some video games. Tonight's going to be the latter, playing some Minecraft with the boys. Very much looking forward to that way to end the day. Final meal here. Final meal here usually is something like oats and a protein shake, oats and some protein sludge, or some form of carb and protein, possibly fats if I have some over throughout the day. But it's really boring. I'm not going to show you guys that. But if you want to see a full day of eating, please comment that down below. I really appreciate that. I think those are really cool to watch, and I think I'd have a lot of fun making it for you guys. That's going to be the video. I really appreciate you guys watching, tuning in. If you haven't already, please drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be our Florida video, which is super exciting. Vacation is next week, and when you're watching this video, it'll have been last week. But either way, it'll be a good time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.